When you strip away the noise and the bright lights, it's just the game you loved as a kid.
Wilson just dropped its new ad for the Caitlyn Clark signature basketballs, and like Caitlyn on the court, it's pure magic. But fans aren't just hyped because the ad looks amazing, which it does. It strikes a deeper chord. In under a minute, it captures the Caitlyn Clark effect, why she electrifies crowds, why she's a game changer, and why she's quickly becoming the face of the WNBA.
I don't think you could have a more perfect, a more perfect promotion campaign for anyone as what Wilson are just doing for Caitlyn Clark. It's been legitimately perfect.
And it's not just the ad. The product itself is made for her. Every detail feels intentional. You can tell Wilson went all in to craft a basketball that reflects Caitlyn Clark's game, her story, and her impact. I'll break down all the design. Details in a second, but here's the headline. She's only the second player ever to get a Wilson signature basketball line. The first? You guessed it, Michael Jordan. And now, after seeing this launch, fans are asking the obvious question. Is Caitlyn Clark the next Air Jordan moment?
Mikey, we need to talk about Caitlyn Clark. Let's you and me talk about Caitlyn Clark since you refuse to talk about Caitlyn Clark.
Where is Nike? Seriously, where are you, Nike? Caitlyn Clark is the most popular female athlete on the planet right now, and yet, no signature shoe. It doesn't make sense. But after this Wilson drop, we might finally be starting to see why.
Now the first female athlete to have a signature basketball collection.
A Nike insider recently revealed what might be the real reason behind the delay. And yeah, it's just as frustrating as you'd expect, especially when you stack it up against what Wilson just delivered. So let's dive into the new Wilson campaign. But first, go ahead and like this video if you think Nike, unlike Wilson, is seriously dropping the ball with Caitlyn Clark. See what I did there? And don't forget to subscribe for more updates on Caitlyn Clark and everything happening in the WNBA.
It'd be amazing. Amazing.
Let's start with this. Wilson, unlike some other brands we'll mention in a bit, has consistently shown up for Caitlyn Clark. Last year, they launched her first signature basketball line to massive fanfare. And just to highlight how rare that is, Caitlyn became only the second athlete ever, after Michael Jordan, to receive a full signature basketball collection with Wilson. This year, they've taken it even further. They didn't just create a product, they built something. Worthy of the face of the WNBA. This wasn't some lazy collab with her name slapped on a ball. Caitlyn was involved in every step of the design process across all 4 basketballs. Every color, every texture, every phrase and pattern, it was all intentional. Take the Aspire ball, for example. At first glance, it looks clean and understated. White or gray, nothing too flashy. But the real magic reveals itself outside. Under sunlight, hidden messages glow in bold fever red. Dream big. Keep going. And the most personal of all, you're going to be amazing because you are amazing. Recognize that quote? Here's a hint.
Next on the team, Caitlyn Clark.
That quote? It's not just a catchy marketing line, it's what Caitlyn Clark tells her teammate Aaliyah Boston before every game. That's the kind of personal, thoughtful detail that turns a product into a moment. And it doesn't stop there. Next, up is the Envision ball, built for outdoor play, with what at first looks like a maze pattern across the surface. But take a closer look and you'll see it's actually a custom repeating design that spells out dream big, subtle, smart, powerful. Then there's the Oasis ball, completely drenched in Caitlyn's favorite color, light blue. It's calm, confident, and inspired by this. That's right. The Oasis ball is inspired by Caitlyn's time spent golfing. One panel even features an abstract aerial design of a golf course. It's a subtle but meaningful personal touch that brings her off-court passions into the product. And then there's the Embrace ball, the real deal. It's the EVO NXT, regulation quality, built for actual gameplay. Because of league rules, it couldn't go wild with color or flash, but Wilson still found a way to make it unforgettable. Around the air hole and inside the Wilson logo, a light blue sunburst pattern. But it's not just a design. It's a decibel meter graphic created from actual crowd noise recorded during a Fever game. Literally the roar of Caitlyn's fans right in the palm of your hands. And just when you thought Wilson had done it all with the product and design, they dropped this.
Chance of defense by the Clark fans. 6 on the shot clock. Clark, a deep 3.
Feet on the hardwood, basketball in hand, guiding you, inspiring you, working on the player you dream to be. Because the ball will always bring you back to your favorite place. Calm, focused, and confident. To the place all roads lead, the game of basketball.
And really, that's always been the heart of Caitlyn Clark's brand, and why she connects with so many people. It's not manufactured, it's not forced. It's pure love for the game, a relentless work ethic, and that undeniable joy every single time she steps on the court. That's what makes her so popular. That's what makes her magnetic.
There is no better way to promote Caitlyn Clark. She doesn't need any promotion of pre-game fits. There doesn't need to be any, even a Nike terrible promotion is like, you can't win, so win, while ignoring her. You don't need to see, there doesn't need to be any of that crap. There doesn't need to be any bells and whistles. All you have to do is promote basketball.
I mean, just look at her Dude Perfect collab. It's racking up millions of views, and it's not because she's got the flashiest pregame outfit or the most curated image. It's because she's elite at what she does. It's about mastering your craft, chasing greatness, and making the impossible look effortless. That's Caitlyn's lane, and fans love her for it. Then there's her recent media appearance, where she opened up about her injury. Want to know what she said she misses the most?
Caitlyn, every shot you make is one less that I have to do.
You climb the mountain high.
Here's what we know about Caitlyn Clark. She's wired for continuous improvement. She's all about being the best, pushing herself, grinding, and doing whatever it takes to win. Like the ball says, dream big. But Caitlyn backs that up with relentless work. It's one of the first things Fever head coach Stephanie White pointed out during training camp. She didn't mention the hype. She didn't talk about the headlines. She talked about Caitlyn's drive, her preparation, and how she shows up every single day ready to get better.
I think at times the hardest part is just not being able to be involved in practice. I love practice. Not a ton of people always enjoy coming to practice every single day, but that's something I really enjoy. I really enjoy coming out here and competing every single day with my teammates. That's probably honestly what I miss most. Obviously I miss the games. That goes for anybody that's ever hurt, but I love practice. I love getting better.
And for anyone who's really been paying attention, this has become the ultimate comeback to that tired argument that Caitlyn was just handed a platform she didn't earn. She wasn't gifted anything. She earned it with her work ethic, her consistency, and her unshakable love for the game. I'll dive deeper into that in a minute when we talk about Nike. But first, just listen to Hall of Famer Cheryl Miller break it down.
Yeah, I think first and foremost, one of the things that, I knew about her from afar, but just seeing it on a daily basis is the way she works. We talk about work ethic a lot, but work style is another thing. And she doesn't waste reps. She literally does embody the how you do anything is how you do everything, whether it's a ball handling drill or a shooting drill or setting screens. She approaches it with such a discipline that she doesn't waste time, and I appreciate that. And so it's been nice and refreshing being in the gym with her.
From start to finish, Wilson absolutely nailed who Caitlyn Clark is, not just as a player, but as a person. And the final product? It's not just cool. It's genuinely inspiring. Which brings us to the brand that should be crushing it with Caitlyn right now, Nike.
Yes, but she was in the backyard. She was putting in the same time, sometimes maybe more than you were.
Right.
I can't fault her for what she was given, but look, as much as she was given, you can't tell me if that door would have swung the other way where she didn't live up to the hype.
Right.
Come on, folks are still waiting for her to fall.
Exactly.
Come on.
Yep.